Hey guys, God bless you. I'm Pastor John, and this is 5 Minute Fridays. Every Friday, we're taking a question from my Instagram session on Wednesday, and we're posting it up and answering a little bit more profound, a little deeper. Sometimes it'll be church questions, sometimes it'll be just life questions. If you want to get a question answered on 5 Minute Friday, you got to submit it on Wednesday through Instagram at Pastor John Vazquez. And you can find that down below at the description. So today's question is kind of a church-driven one, but kind of not about ministry. The question was, is it your dream, or do you ever see yourself preaching on a hike camp? For those of you who aren't familiar with our organization, a hike is our youth organization. It's our youth group, and our youth organization is so large. We are an international council. I believe we span all across the globe, and we have thousands of churches, and every one of our major areas. That means we have 5 districts, and we have missionary fields all over the world. Every one of our 5 districts has its own private youth camp that goes for all of the people in that group. So we have one here in Florida, there's one in California, there's one in Puerto Rico, one in New York, one in Chicago, and then in every field. I've been blessed to preach now Mexico's national camp, which was an amazing experience. I've been blessed to do their national camp, and I've been blessed to give conferences at both California's youth camp and Florida's youth camp, but I have never preached one of the two. For those of you guys who know me kind of well, I started my church life in California because I reached California with my family when I was 3 years old, and I lived there till I was 10. So a lot of my early formation when it came to being a kid and learning was held in California. So I know that district very well. I was blessed to go back there when I got married at the age of 25 and be there for 5 years pastoring a church in San Diego. So I have a lot of experience with our West District, and I've been there quite a bit. A lot of my formation as a minister and as a leader came here in Florida, where I've now been pastoring for 3 years, and I lived here for 15 years in between, and I was a youth leader here, and I worked in different areas of church, and so I know this district very well. And I've been to 13 youth camps now over the span of my life here in Florida, and 5 or 6 of them in California. So I've been to quite a few of these things. Is it my dream to ever preach one? The easy answer to this is duh. I think it's every preacher's dream to preach a youth camp, but it would be something extra special. I remember when I moved to California the first time. When I moved back there, it was something amazing to dream about coming back to Florida as the invited preacher, the keynote speaker at the youth camp, and stand on the stage where I stood as a youth leader, now as a pastor. That dream to me is still one that I think about and I dream about. I'm not asking for invitations, so if you're watching this and you're a youth leader and you're thinking about calling your president like Pastor John wants to preach, that's not what I'm asking for. I'm just opening up and being honest because this is 5 Minute Friday. So yes, that is a huge dream. Now that I live here, the idea of going back to California and preaching their youth camp, that's a pretty crazy idea also. So both of those are things. Now the secret kicker in here, and I'm going to share this only in parentheses because I don't have time to talk about this, and this can be a question for another day. If I got invited to preach New York's camp, I ain't got no words. Just OMG. Wow. Just, the Bible says it's okay to dream. The Bible says that anyone who desires ministry, who covets ministry is desiring a good thing. And I love these dreams, and God is in the mission of fulfilling dreams. If I ever get to do it, great. What a blessing. I'd be honored, humbled. if I don't get to do it, then, you know, I'm blessed. I've already done some amazing things in my life, and I'm very grateful to God. So that's all the time I have for 5 Minute Friday. If this video was a blessing to your life, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get all of our videos, and share it and like it, please. Review it forward. And like I said, follow us on social media at Instagram, Facebook, and this YouTube channel, and we'll be honored to have you follow us. Thank you so much, and see you guys next time.